South Korea and Japan are fighting all the time. They've got to get along because it puts us in a very bad position. With that being said, I got a very beautiful letter from Kim Jong-un yesterday. It was delivered.
What did
it was hand-delivered from, and it was a very positive letter.
What did he say?
I'd love to give it to you. I really would. We have.
Kim Jong-un mentioned about next meeting, next time we talk?
I think we'll have another meeting. He really wrote a beautiful 3-page, I mean, right from top to bottom, a really beautiful letter. And maybe I'll release the results of the letter, but it was a very positive.
You fucking idiot!
The family announcing today that after some beautiful days with him, they had to let him go. There's one piece of this statement that I'd like to read to you about what they've said. He returned on late June 13th. He was unable to speak, unable to see, unable to react to verbal commands. He looked very uncomfortable, almost anguished. Although we would never hear his voice again, within a day, the countenance of his face changed. He was at peace, he was home, and we believe he could sense that.
We do have new developments in the deadly tour bus crash in Mexico. Several Americans are among the dead on a holiday trip. Authorities confirming 12 people were killed during that trip to the Mayan ruins. The number of American tourists dead now stands at 8 tonight.
A young American on vacation in Mexico ends up stabbed to death. 27-year-old Taylor Meyer was traveling with a group of friends in Playa del Carmen. Now his parents say they want more answers and an FBI investigation.
After a frantic search, Mexican authorities say they have found the body of missing North Carolina teacher Patrick Braxton Andrew and that he was killed by a member of a drug cartel.
Jeffrey Epstein's death is raising troubling questions about how such a high-profile suspect could apparently take his own life while in custody. But it's also raising some conspiracy theories, one retweeted by Epstein's former friend, President Trump. Ben Tracy has more.
Shortly after Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his jail cell, President Trump retweeted this video from a conservative commentator.
For some odd reason, people that have information on the Clintons end up dead, and they usually die from suicide.
Former President Bill Clinton was also once friendly with Epstein, but there is no evidence at all to support the conspiracy theory the president is fueling.
Why did the president then retweet that Clinton suggestion?
I think the president just wants everything to be investigated.
In a statement, a Clinton spokesman said the suggestion that the Clintons were involved is ridiculous and of course not true, and Donald Trump knows it.
You know, this is just more recklessness. What he's doing is dangerous.
Republican Marco Rubio agrees it's dangerous. He says there is evidence Russian bots are now pushing this new conspiracy theory online to further divide Americans. In a tweet, Rubio said, Putin has weaponized our polarization. The Russians have done this before. CBS News has confirmed a Russian disinformation campaign helped push a bogus theory that Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign paid to have a Democratic National Committee staffer murdered. Police believe 27-year-old Seth Rich was killed after an attempted robbery 3 years ago in Washington. That Russian-fueled conspiracy theory was also promoted by allies of President Trump and Fox News. President Trump is here in New Jersey on vacation. He is believed to have spent the day golfing. Elaine?
Ben Tracy, thank you.
A man's been arrested in Norway after a shooting inside a mosque in which one person was injured. The incident happened at the Al-Noor Islamic Centre in the town of Bærum, near the Norwegian capital Oslo. The injured man was a 75-year-old member of the congregation, according to local media. The suspect's not been identified, but has been described as a young white man. Via Twitter, police confirmed the details. They also said the suspect appeared to have acted alone. The mosque had previously implemented extra security measures after a gunman killed 51 people at 2 mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand, earlier this year.